The Dakota is a grand and historic building nestled in the heart of New York City. It's more than just a building, it's a symbol of elegance and timeless beauty. However, beneath its grandeur lies a legend that has intrigued and spooked many, the legend of the Crying Lady. Before we delve into the ghostly tale, let's take a moment to appreciate the Dakota's magnificence. This architectural gem stands tall on the Upper West Side of Manhattan, exuding an aura of sophistication. It was built in the late 19th century, and it is a prime example of neo-Gothic architecture. With its intricate details and awe-inspiring design, it has long been a coveted residence for the rich and famous. One of the most famous residents of the Dakota was the legendary musician John Lennon. He lived there with his wife Yoko Ono, and it was at this entrance of this very building where he met his tragic end, assassinated by Mark Chapman in 1980. The Dakota has witnessed countless moments of fame, creativity, and yes, intrigue. The legend of the Crying Lady at the Dakota has been part of the building's lore for decades. The story goes that a ghostly figure, a woman dressed in clothing from the 19th century, has been seen wandering the halls of the Dakota. The spectral lady is often depicted as crying or weeping. But who is she, and why is she haunting this iconic building? While the tale of the Crying Lady is a captivating one, it's crucial to understand that the ghost stories are often based on folklore, myths, and urban legends. There is no concrete evidence to prove the existence of this ghost, and the real history behind the legend remains shrouded in mystery. Over the years, several theories have emerged to explain the presence of the Crying Lady. Some stories claim that she might be the spirit of a former resident of the Dakota who met a tragic end within its walls. In these tales, her life story is often filled with sorrow, heartbreak, and unfulfilled dreams. The specifics of her identity and her untimely demise vary depending on who's telling the story. While there is no scientific proof of the Crying Lady's existence, the legend has persisted due to reported sightings and eerie experiences by some residents and the visitors of the Dakota. These incidents, while anecdotal, add to the intrigue surrounding the haunting. Phantom sobbing. Some have claimed to hear faint sobbing or crying in the hallways of the Dakota, usually late at night when the building is quiet. These sounds are often attributed to the Crying Lady. A few individuals have reported seeing a woman in an old-fashioned attire resembling the Crying Lady, briefly appearing and vanishing within the building. These sightings are usually fleeting and unexplained. Many have spoken of encountering inexplicable cold spots and feeling an eerie chill when passing certain areas of the Dakota. These sensations are often linked to the presence of the spirits. Some residents and staff members have recounted objects mysteriously moving on their own, such as doors opening and closing without any apparent cause. It's important to note that while these incidents are intriguing, they are far from conclusive evidence of a haunting. Many skeptics argue that these occurrences can be explained by drafts, the power of suggestion, or other natural phenomena. However, for those who believe in the supernatural, these incidents only add to the allure of the Crying Lady legend. The Dakota remains an iconic and historically significant building in New York City, and its reputation as a place of beauty and cultural importance is well deserved. Its connection to famous residents like John Lennon and its stunning architecture ensure its place in history. Yet the Crying Lady legend reminds us that even the most illustrious places can harbor mysterious stories that capture our imagination. In the end, whether you believe in the Crying Lady or not, her story has become an integral part of the Dakota's legacy. It adds an extra layer of fascination to an already captivating building, making it a must-visit for those intrigued by the tales of the supernatural.